Hi everyone, I'm back, and today I'm going to show you all how to make the most perfect asparagus. Here's what you will need. You will need a bundle of nice fresh asparagus. All right? You're going to need real butter. You will need grated Parmesan cheese, red chili peppers, black peppercorns, sea salt, and white cooking wine. You will need 2 cloves of fresh garlic. First thing that I'd like to do is we're going to go ahead and pound this garlic. Okay, just like that underneath your knife to give you a head start on chopping up your garlic. I've already took the peel off, okay? And the way I took the peel off was I did the same thing with the smash motion, and that peel comes right off very easily for you. Make sure you use 2 cloves of garlic, okay? Asparagus, I feel like not enough people try them. In order to try them, you have to honestly, I feel like so many people have had asparagus the wrong way. And so they say, ooh, I don't like asparagus. But if they're made the right way, guys, you hear me? Hey, listen here. If they're made the right way, you'll want these bad boys once a week or more because they're so delicious. They have so many nutrients and they're so easy to make. I'm not going to do a sauce for these. I just want to show you a nice, simple way that asparagus can be made, and they can definitely be enjoyed. Definitely. You could make these to go with your Valentine's Day dinner. Asparagus is the way to go, guys. You hear me? You want some nutrients, something very nutritious, something healthy, and has a lot of flavor. My goodness, try this recipe and watch their heads turn. Okay, now there's so many different ways that you can make asparagus. You can broil them. Okay, you can boil them. You can bake them. Okay, you can saute them. I'm going to show you what I like to do. Okay. First thing that we're going to need to do is anytime you have asparagus, you want to cut what they call the woodsy end off. The end of the asparagus tastes kind of woodsy, okay? So what you want to do is you want to go in right about here, okay, and cut that off. And this is the goodness, okay? All this is the goodness. But this part at the end, not so good. It tastes, like I said, it tastes kind of woodsy. So you're going to gather your asparagus and cut that end off, okay? And this is what you'll wind up with. When you are selecting your asparagus, you want to make sure these are nice and closed. See how they're nice and closed? Once they start to open up, that means you don't have a not so good batch. All right? So we're going to cut those ends off. Cut these ones off. We're going to enjoy asparagus tonight. Yes, we are. Hoo-wee. The first time I made these for my husband, he looks at me and he says, what was that? And I said, asparagus, right? Because it's not something that I make all the time. And he said, that was so good. And so today when I bought them, he said, asparagus? And I said, yeah. He said, I can't wait. And so like I said, definitely, if you've had them the right way, oh, they'll enjoy them. You'll enjoy them for sure. Hey, you could put these in a nice butter or a nice cheese sauce and enjoy them. My goodness. You could put these in a macaroni salad. You could put these in any salad. And what you would do if you were putting them in salad is you would chop them up. You know, you would boil them first and chop them up. My goodness, is that good. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Now that we have all our ends chopped off, over here, I have some water. And I need to wait until this water comes up to a nice boil. okay? But the first thing that I need to do is, let's put some sea salt in here. Always want to salt your water. Get that sea salt down in there. Once this starts to come up to a nice boil, we're going to put our asparagus in there, but we're only going to cook it for 4 to 5 minutes, okay? And then we're going to take it out, and then we're going to shock it and put it into this ice bath. This is just cold water right now. But when my asparagus is ready to come out, I will have maybe 6 or 7 pieces of ice in here so we can shock our asparagus. And what will happen is, after we boil this for 5 minutes, we put it in the cold ice bath to shock it. And what shocking will do is stop the cooking process and help it keep its nice vibrant green color. And you'll see it get even brighter than this, okay? Once we cook it, but you don't want to cook it too long because you won't get that beautiful vibrant color that I'm talking about. But I'm going to show you, okay? So right now what we're doing is we're just waiting on this water to come up to a nice boil so we can start boiling them. Now over here on the other burner, you can see this pan that I have here. I just have a little bit of olive oil, and literally it's just a little bit just to coat the bottom of the pan. But that's how we're going to start our asparagus, with the olive oil in the pan. Okay, so basically we'll just wait on this to start boiling, and I'll be right back. Okay everybody, my water is just coming up to a nice boil. I can start to see the bubbles, and we're going to put our asparagus in just like so. Okay, and now just to let you know ahead of time, make sure when you bring your asparagus home, make sure you give them a good wash. And what I like to do when I wash mine, I just take a little bit of salt in my hand, okay, and I just kind of grab them and I just wash them this way with cold water and salt. Okay, and now there's one other ingredient that I'm going to use today, and it's just going to be a little splash of lemon juice. Okay, all right, so we're only going to let these cook for 4 to 5 minutes. That's all we need, because remember, we want to keep that beautiful vibrant color. And I've put the ice in my ice bath. All right, soon as these are done in here, I'll be back and I'll show you how to finish the process. Okay everybody, our asparagus have cooked in the salt water for 5 minutes. Okay, that's all you need in this water is 5 minutes. Let me bring my water bath, my ice water bath near me. Let's come over this way and put our asparagus right on into the ice water bath. Okay, and then I'll take my wok off of the stove, and you see that vibrant color? Now they weren't that bright when I put them in, but if you cook them the perfect time and not overcook them, there'll be this vibrant color. And then you stop that cooking process by putting them. And I know I've already said it, but a lot of people don't understand. You know, a lot of people don't understand the technique. So, put them in the cold water. They stay nice and vibrant. And I'm going to allow them to stay in here for about 3 minutes, and then we'll start to saute them up. So over here in this pan, you can see the pan, I have some olive oil in the pan, and that's how we're going to start our process. But the first thing that I'd like to do is I'm going to grab this beautiful garlic. Oh yeah, put that garlic right on in there, baby. You hear me? That garlic is going to season up these asparagus so well. And make sure you use 2 cloves. 2 cloves is all you need, but 2 cloves is what you need, okay? If you can understand. All right, we're just going to get this nice and fragrant. And what will happen is you never want to overcook your garlic. And I've said it before, but if you overcook your garlic, what will happen is that garlic will get a really funny sour taste. And we don't want that. So right before it gets nice and golden brown, we're going to add our asparagus in. And the asparagus will kind of stop the cooking process of the garlic to where it won't burn. Because if it's by itself in this hot oil, it will definitely burn. Okay? Beautiful. So I'm starting to smell this garlic very prevalent. It smells beautiful. You hear me? Okay, so now what we're going to do, I'm going to reach for my asparagus. All right, I'm going to try to drain as much water as I can off. Put that right in there. And you're going to hear some sizzling. Naturally, you will. Because we just had the asparagus in the, water. I'm just going to push it away from me for a second, okay? That way I don't get splattered with any oil. Because it'll calm down here in just a second. What's happening right now is it's the water in the asparagus that's hitting that pan that's kind of sizzling. And so, I don't want to get splattered. So you push the pan away from you. Okay? And then once the splattering stops, like right now, you can bring your pan back into the equation. Okay? Nothing hard. Everything I do in this kitchen is so simple. You hear me? Okay, so now you're going to turn your heat onto a medium-high heat. You only need medium-high. All right, I like to try to keep all of my asparagus going the same way. That way, when I get ready to put them onto my platter, I don't have to turn them every which way loose. Okay? First thing I'd like to do, we're going to go in with some beautiful sea salt. Okay, put you some on there. Don't be afraid to season, but put you some on there for sure. There you go. And then we're going to put some cracked black peppercorns on. Okay? And by the way, Washington family, I love my spices you all sent me. So thank you once again. Put a nice amount of cracked black pepper. And then we're going to use red chili pepper flakes. Now, if your family doesn't like them, don't use them. And I'm only using a little tiny bit, okay? I'm not someone that enjoys the heat, but if you know how to control it, it'll be just fine. You won't burn anybody's socks off, okay? Make sure you have your temperature on a medium-high heat, okay? And then we're just going to go in every once in a while and turn them over. And you could only imagine the smell that's coming out of my kitchen right now. It smells so good. You hear me? Ooh-wee, it's that olive oil, it's the garlic, it's that salt and pepper and those red pepper flakes. My word, it smells so good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go in with some real butter. Oh, absolutely. You have to have real butter when you're doing this, okay? So, let me get a knife here. And we're going to grab around about a tablespoon and a half of our real butter. I'm just going to put it right on in here. Right into the pan. Okay? It's going to melt. And it's sort of going to make us a nice sauce. Okay? Beautiful. Once our butter melts, what we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of that white wine in. Oh, yes. Absolutely. Woo-wee. Hey, guys. I'm really cooking in this kitchen. You hear me? I didn't come to play with them today. Look at this. And I'm just going to put 2 capfuls of white cooking wine. Okay? There's 1 capful. Oh, yeah. My goodness. There's 2. That's all you need for 1 full bundle. Woo, it smells good in here. My word. Oh, yeah. Come on, wine. Do your thing. Get in there with that butter. And that olive oil, salt, and pepper. Woo, that's beautiful. And you can see how our butter sort of thickened up a little bit. Just a little it did. Let me show you. Bring it a little close to you. Can you all see that? It makes sort of a sauce. And then we're going to go in and we're going to put just a drizzle. When I tell you all just a drizzle, don't get crazy with it. Just put you a little bit of lemon juice. If you want to, feel free to use a fresh lemon. Okay? This is just what I had on hand. And so I didn't need to go out and grab, a fresh lemon. I'm going to put 2 squirts, 1, 2, that's it. That's all you need. My word, let's turn these bad boys over. And they're actually almost done with the cooking process. What I'm going to need to do, I always like to take a knife and a fork and taste one because I like to see if it's done. Okay? Make sure you turn these over to where the other side can get nice and sauteed as well. We don't want them one-sided, one-sided sauteed, okay, if that makes any sense. Let me grab a knife, and I want to go in, and I'm going to taste one, okay, because I need to know if it's the texture that I'm looking for. Look at this, guys. Oh, my word. You hear me? I like mine's nice and tender, but I like mine to have some bite, too. I don't want any smushy asparagus. You hear me? You make them just right. Let's see. Okay. Oh, oh, my goodness. The flavor is so good. They need about a minute or 2, and these are almost done. Oh, it's so good. Woo, that makes me happy. I'm going to put just a little bit more butter. Just a little bit, guys. Don't get carried away now. Now, right away, I tasted the garlic, the salt, the pepper, the red chili flakes, the lemon juice. And this right here is the perfect way to make beautiful asparagus, perfect every time. And make sure you cook them in that water ahead of time. Put them in that ice bath. Ooh, you're going to turn some heads with this dish. You hear me? Absolutely you will. Woo-wee! My goodness, these things are good. All right, just a little bit longer. I'm going to put just a tiny bit more sea salt, okay? Just a little bit, guys. Don't get carried away now. Come on. There you go, baby. Oh, yeah. And then we're going to finish this off with just a tiny bit of Parmesan. And I don't want these to be coated. I just want just a little tiny drizzle of Parmesan on top to finish. All right? That white wine in here is, oh, my word. Beautiful. Now, sometime later in the future, I will definitely show you all how to make asparagus other ways. Because you can wrap these asparagus in bacon. There's so many different things. But I wanted to show you all a simple technique that you can make, maybe even for your sweetie, for Valentine's Day. Look at this. Ooh-wee. And that sauce right there. My goodness. I'm going to put one little more dash. Just one little more dash. That's it. I know I said one time before, but that's it. Let me grab a platter. I'm going to plate these up. I'm going to give these a taste, and I'm going to let you all know what this tastes like. Be back. Take a good look at these asparagus, everybody. God bless this meal. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for taking care of us and feeding us another meal today. Thank you for all your blessings. We love you, Lord. We believe in you, and we have so much faith in you. Come into our hearts, into our minds, into our bodies and souls. Help us make good decisions and give us peace over our mind. Once again, we thank you for the roof over our head, the food that you feed us, and we thank you for our families. Amen. Let's totally dig in. Look at this. But not until. You got to put you some cracked black pepper on there. Get that on there. Whoo-wee. In there. Not a lot, guys. When I tell you all just a little bit, watch this. Watch how I'm going to do it. Just a little bit right there. Check me out. Just a little bit right there. Okay? Like I said, all you need is just a little. Okay? Because we're not calling these Parmesan asparagus. We're calling these sauteed asparagus made the right way. Look at that. Let's taste one. And of course, I'm going to let you all taste it. Absolutely I am. You all are my family, and you know I got to let you taste this. All right, let's dig in. My goodness, I got my eyeball on this one. Okay, how are we going to do this, guys? All right. I want you all to taste this. Let me know what you think. Oh, yeah. Taste that bad boy. Taste that, my goodness, and let me know what you think. I'm going in, guys. Whew. I am so serious. Woo, I'm so serious. This is the way. This is the way you want to make them. This is the way. If you ever came across somebody that said, I don't like them, I don't eat them, make them this way and see what they tell you. And then message me back and say, Gina, you told me so. And I'm going to say, yeah, I knew it. Oh, I knew it. Hey, if you all enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. And make sure you click on that notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload one of these awesome recipes. And as always, God bless each and every one of you. Thank you all for watching. Have a great night. But not before we taste this some more. And I'm just putting it on the fork this way so it doesn't fall off on camera. Look at that. Look at the flavor. My goodness, taste that. Oh, I'm so serious. Why does it taste so good? Woo! Here's the thing. I just might sit here and eat this whole plate because it's just that good. I know my husband wants some, so I know I can't eat the whole plate, but I want to. We'll taste another bite, guys. This is the best. Wow. You never had these before. You better make you some. God bless you all. Good night.